to kolega sha ya kan nyagitari ya tuakana omumuro oyo igamenyete amazingira makongu intact tabwate bumenyo asa menyete igasinye tuwakana aivalingi wakana chibese chinke mono igasinye tuwakana gatugitewe bintu bya isiko eyo egachangia gacha komenya ase inyomba echo ne igase nyagitari yitensemo igane wero block B etari gotumeka no amenyete akoraransi
Wanchumuliri gotigana no roboti oruru wa makweli yobotantanu niwe yokabero muna chebi na muske David Maraga asabire abasai kwelikia kobabu nabakichikura lyokonyora libagaligiya lyogochora barayi bagwenerete umwaka w'ikirubere 2022 umwaka w'ikirubere 2025 biro mwanchumulie ekero bucholyo bonne burakorekana Magaraga niga yakwaniraya asensemo ya Muranga ekera agenderete taro yaye yokomera nabana inchi asekirenga ya ukatiba caravan.
Itakuwa vile tunasema kwa Kiingereza a divining election. Itakuwa kura ya muhimu tangu hata kushinda sote ambao tumepiga tangu tupate uhuru wetu. Ni kwa nini? Ni kwa sababu vile mambo inaenda nchi yetu. Tunataka ni lazima hivi Kenya itaangamia. Na kuangamizwa kwa Kenya yetu ni wale ambao tumepatia ya kuchunga mali ya umma, wanaiba kila mara. Hakuna siku hata moja unaweza kwenda bila kuona scandal ya ofisadi. Kwa hivyo ni muhimu Mkenya wote achukue kura, apige kura mwaka ujao.
Kutoka na roboti y'umugavana bwe county ya Siaya Muske James Orengo tebire chi agenda 10 chirichire aso roboti rwa Nadco ururu abege tubwense kyama kya ODM Muske Oburu Odinga nigobono chibwenerete koba ebikorwa kurende taliye chiama tukangi Orengo niga yakwaniraya asensemo ye wadi ya Usonga alego Usonga ekera anyartukoba kago ikorona kugikilia komiti ya Agnes Zani no roboti rwaye.
10-point agenda must be actualized now. And if it was being implemented, we don't need to be told that it has been implemented. It should be self-evident. There are some people who are saying that the 10-point agenda is a matter of governance which is continuous. But we are saying abductions cannot continue. Extrajudicial killings must stop now. Victims of abduction and extrajudicial killing must get their right, they must get justice and must get compensation now, not tomorrow, now. The cost of living must come down now, not tomorrow. Our youth must get employment now, not tomorrow. Our women must be integrated into the democratic system by having a framework where the one-third rule, gender rule can be achieved now, not tomorrow. Therefore, we have an agenda with Kenya, we have an agenda with a nation called Kenya, and we are going to succeed. We are being led by ideology, by principle, by values. And God, if God is with us, nobody can stop us from doing what
Chumulgeli nabono igani gotoso sorobotro gendreta sensemo ya barayi balibale ase kiombekelikia ODM gekorukunga linda mwananchi kekora wano moseneta bwe county ya Nairobi Muskedu Nsifuna barure oroboti ruokoro kibuna oroboti ruwechi agenda 10 oruruwe turi tukuligoro nigo rokorekana koba orube Chumulgeli nigo baya kwaniraya emambi ya lero mobunge Osuna East Carolio Monde otebire nigo oroboti oru rokogenda mamincha Nesco yo Muske Nyagosira Raila Amolo Odinga
meant to hoodwink the public that the MOU had been implemented when it is obvious to all Kenyans that nothing could be further from the truth. This fact became apparent in a most embarrassing manner when attendees led by the Governor Cecil Ibere openly challenged the President on the contents of the so-called report. Observers would also have noted that the President purported to extend the mandate of the committee by another 60 days in the same meeting where Dr. Oburu Odinga had earlier argued that there was no time limit in the implementation of the MOU. The confusion that Kenyans witnessed at KICC yesterday is enough proof that the so-called broad-based team are aware that they are lying not only to Kenyans but to themselves. We want to also make it clear that the ODM PG as an organ has no powers under the party constitution to make decisions such as they purported to make yesterday. You will recall that prior to and during the signing of the now expired MOU, it was the party's National Executive Committee under the leadership of the late Raila Odinga that processed and superintended the process. The purported extension is therefore ultra-vires, unconstitutional, null and void. Be that as it may, we have also held the position that whether or not the MOU had been implemented cannot be a matter of conjecture. If abductions and extrajudicial killings stopped after the signing of the MOU, we would all know because we all live here. If counties have received 450 billion shillings in shareable revenue in the current financial year, we would all know. If indeed Ruto and his government honored their pledge to respect the identity and integrity of political parties, it would be obvious to all of us. Today, we wish to present to Kenyans the true report detailing the failures in implementation of the 10-point agenda, breaking down each agenda item and the falsehoods used to wrap them. Indeed, we have noticed that at the tail end of its mandate, the committee suddenly started traveling across the country, purporting to be conducting public participation. Yet the resolution to the 10 agenda items lay squarely with the regime of President William Ruto. Our expectation was that the committee would be domiciled at State House, seeking answers there on a daily basis. We present this report to seal any gaps that the committee and the regime may use to fool Kenyans that all is well in our nation. The decline in the national values espoused in the preamble to our constitution is a grave cancer that cannot be cured with short-term painkillers. The nation must confront these failures and hold the government accountable on each count. We are obliged as leaders to rise to the occasion and reject attempts to lull us into slumber with lies packaged in beautiful gift wrappers. Thank you very much. That is a statement on behalf of this team. And at this particular moment in time, we will go straight to the report so that we are able to present our view of the state of implementation of that MOU. I would like to invite on stage the Member of Parliament, Suba South, SG Azimio, Majority Leader, National Assembly, the Honorable Karoli Omondi.
Start by explaining why we feel it is important that as Linda Mwananchi, we must also give a report on the 10-point agenda. First, we are here to defend Baba's legacy. That is why we are doing this. It is so important for us. And I think it is important for Kenya and those who have been with Baba all along in his quest for a better Kenya. This particular document has Baba's signature. So it is important that people get an accurate, truthful, independent, impartial, and correct report on what is being done about Baba's commitment to Kenyans when he signed the 10-point agenda. We are here to make sure political fraud is not committed on Kenyans in the name of Baba. That is why we are here. We must protect Baba's legacy. That is our duty as members of ODM, as members of Linda Mwananchi, as people who worked with Baba. Secondly, whether it is NADCO or whether it is the 10-point agenda, these documents were made in the name of the people. So there must be a people's report, not what you saw yesterday, a conspiracy of some sort. The people themselves must give a verdict. And what we are going to give here today is the people's report on what they think on the implementation of NADCO and the 10-point agenda. And finally, we all have national values in our constitution. There must be accountability. When leaders make certain public commitments, they must be held accountable. What we are trying to do here is to hold those who signed this to be accountable to Kenyans. So people may ask, how did we get about in compiling this report? What was our methodology? We did exactly what is expected in a situation like this. We had broad surveys, we contacted people by phone, by email, we asked questions, we engaged with the public. What do you think has been achieved on this particular issue?
Wanchumuligeli echi ni chinkwana chirichia kwaniru n'abarai bali bayikiranira sensemeyo na mono bagatanga na baro basokiri roboti rwabo ikona batuko nako batuko bwati chikwa Chinsa 10 manyi wasobwa garatoko genda bosio muwaziri wa mangana ye Chinsa Chesco umuske Musalia Mudavadi otabireke goliye kekera sorogongo rwa Africa ni okebwateli bagaligiya yo gukora buya asa magendero kera chiserikali chinyinge chire orogongo ime chira sorogongo rwa Africa chiarureli bagaligiya liye metanda iliyoko nyarakaba bagotumeka asoko gendelia kwagacha uchumi ye Chinsa Musalia niga yakwa netaya asigikaro kimanyikanite selietanga raisina dialogue kyo mwaka w'ikirubere 2025 nemo ime ya New Delhi India
must be leveraging on technology, even if it is to look at agriculture. You must have agriculture and the sweetener, and for the young people, this young population, the sweetener is technology. We must at every level make sure that we are integrating technology across the policies and across the implementation process. This is how we are going to captivate the young people and really bring them into the mainstream of production and growth in Africa.
Wanchumulili tukere nero watiroli ruwa Ibere toiga asabante 49 basiri ubugima bwaba se county kubwatukana ne Ibere toigo eyu ya twechitali sano ne mona Isano na Ibere cyumutinyo abantu bande bane nigo batamanyiri asibale asabande na barubane batigiru cingoma cintindi asabagendete kurwana ubugima bwaba sinyagitali banabu nigo bagendete konyoro bugweni buna nago tebiri aigase county ya Nairobi nero nyanyara ko bage konyoro gwako konne asumu baro bwabante 25 nabere ko ikabono igabasiri ubugima bwabo aya nigaene kiwe no monogeri bwe serikali Isaac Mwaura uyo yakwanira yonsi pikorwa ase county ya Mombasa
concerning what has happened in Nairobi today being Tuesday 10th March 2026. Life is gradually returning to normalcy in most areas affected by the floods following the heavy rains of 6th and 7th March 2026. Following the coordinated response efforts by the multi-agency emergency response team, as ordered by His Excellency President William Ruto, this agency comprises of agencies of both the national and county government. We have made very good progress through this emergency response team. However, we regret to announce that another 7 additional deaths have been reported, bringing the total number to 49 fatalities across the country. 4 people remain missing, with 4 others who are injured and are currently receiving treatment in hospital. The Nairobi City County government recorded the highest number at 27, followed by the Eastern region with 11, Rift Valley with 5, and Coast and Nyanza regions with 1 death each. Once again, as a government, we condole with the families that have lost their loved ones and assure all affected families of continued support. More than 9,033 households have been displaced. Nairobi region recorded the highest number with 5,260 households, followed by Rift Valley with 2,538, Central with 434, Nyanza with 415, Coast with 282, Eastern with 58, and Western with 46. The counties most affected include Tana River, Kilifi, Kwale, Taita Taveta, Narok, Baringo, Nandi, Makueni, Kitui, Tharaka Nithi, Marsabit, Meru, Kiambu, Kisumu, Kisii, Homa Bay, Migori, Wajir, and Nairobi.
Mwanchumulili no monogeri we serikali ya Isaac Mwaura mwanchumulili. Murai wense Dr. William Ruto nigo aganirio korosi wa we committee lira chikoligererio okoigwana kwa bekirwe gati ye serikali gose kiama kia UDA na wego ni kiama kia ODM iliokonya korosi wa ku mkataba bwo amobosi obocholi bwo mwaka w'ikirubere 2025 na ibere.
And just for the record, the 10-point agenda was not imposed on us. The 10-point agenda was our commitment between us in respect to the people of Kenya. There are some people who want to appoint themselves supervisors, as if we made the commitment to them. We did not make the commitment to them. We made the commitment to the people of Kenya. The UDA Management Committee did endorse that we begin consultations between UDA Kenya Kwanza and ODM. It was also approved by the National Executive Committee of UDA, and it was also approved by the National Governing Council of UDA. The same happened for ODM. There was, I think, a meeting of the Management Committee of ODM, NEC, and also the other organs. It is my proposal that this PG endorses what was agreed in the organs of ODM and in the organs of UDA as a means of carrying also the decision as endorsed by this joint parliamentary group. Of those who agree with the decisions of the organs of the party say aye. Aye. As many as have a contrary opinion say something? Nothing. Okay, they said nothing. The ayes have it.
Na umalio unenchere ya moyo konyole chirengia ye kawa ime Chinsa cha Buraya lichikoli yali etigwe ne kiumbege Chinsa cha European Union eliokora abalimi bakolema ekemelie kyo na niga abalimi abo banyareka bakosemigwa ngabatige osimeka chikawa chia basensemo yeli nani ochikoko nigo kwarure buno basemye go chia sabalimi abo bekawa na umunyakirogo w'ekiumbege ya KPCU.
What UDR requires is to demonstrate from 2020, to demonstrate that there's no coffee that is produced on land that was previously forest. Because of those efforts by the government, country was first of all classified as low risk. Classified low risk. Being classified low risk, first of all, gave confidence to the buyers that the buyers buying in Kenya will be able to comply.
The land that is there, which is not deforested or which is available for planting, that is what you're sensitizing them to plant. That is from the new regions.
Wakulima walikuwa wanang'oa kahawa juu kwanza bei ndio ilikosa. Wakati wakulima walikosa pesa, walitupa hiyo kahawa wakarudi kwa ng'ombe. Lakini siku hizi tunaona wanaanza kurudi kwa kahawa sasa. Kwa hivyo wakipatia farasi mzuri, hiyo mnatuletea inaweza kuwa tunaweza amuka uone kai
wanchumuligiriri hoikirabu twikiro mwari wa Amayia chetrista kamera ngebere na Ibere aigane Nsoko TV Amayia Chinsa Isano Ibere yali kurende chibika 10 kumanyibura ali agendete gukorekana buna basaki baito bagendete ko yasanye byo atorenteregera nindoche umusao kurukunga oya erebu yaliganiria senchira yobwikiranu eliyo akorentere chingero cyabasa nche kuruko innocent nyako.